Hey guys, this is in fact MPig, and today I was going over some comments earlier today, and this is to no offense, of course, to the person that I'm commentating to, because I don't say anything negative to any of my commenters, because they're my commenters, they're my people. Why would I turn against my people? But it was something amusing, because it is really a problem that I've always seemed to have. No matter how hard I try, no matter where I seem to turn, I seem to mispronounce everything. Doesn't matter whether it's Japanese, doesn't matter whether it's English, I mispronounce and butcher my own language on a consistent basis. And everybody points it out. Caleb, you said that wrong. What? No, that's correct. No. It's so obvious. That's such a common word. Why would you screw that up? And in my Q&A, just the other day, instead of chobits, which is the way it's supposed to come out, it's the way it's spelt, it's the way it's even said, and the gosh darn Japanese dub, and I said chobits. As in C-H-A-W bits. What sense does this make? What went through my mind at this particular point in time? I have no idea. And I was just sitting there because, thank you Black Rose actually for pointing it out, because it's something I struggle with every day. I must be like retarded or something. I don't know what is wrong with my brain that makes me, I'm fairly educated. I'm going through college for Pete's sake. I have pretty decent grades. I have a fairly reasonable grasp of the English language, certainly a lot better than some other people I know, even though my grammar isn't always fantastic. It's still, compared to some of the other people my age, oh dear God, their English, I feel like slapping them across the face and saying, look, man, it's not that hard. You should have learned this in 5th grade or in 7th grade. You can't pick up on this now. How could you possibly screw that up? Some people just don't care. I actually do care, it's just that I'm stupid. It's right, I am stupid, so I get stuff like that wrong sometimes. So, thank you so much, though. And honestly, I just wanted to say, in this particular entry, I wanted to point out some of the most memorable mispronunciations I've had, just because it's fun. This is something that I would like to analyze. Before I ended up actually watching Evangelion hardcore, I was calling it Evangeline. Which that makes it sound like some soap opera like Days of Our Lives. A bunch of horrible ones. Oh my dear God. Karen. Just the other day when I was at campus, there's a girl I've been talking to a lot who's really into anime. And we were chatting back and forth, and at one point I was like, yeah, I'm really into the manga Karen. And she was like, Karen? And I was like, yeah, the one with the little vampire girl who's really cute, and it's a really kind of cute, funny series. And she was looking at me like, you mean Karen? And I was like, it looks like Karen to me, K-A-R-I-N. I mean, in English, that comes out as Karen. No, but in Japanese, she went on to say, it's Karen. And the same thing with Cullen from Code Geass. They said, no, it's not Callan, because I was calling her Callan for the longest time. It's Cullen. And I was like, how can you even tell? I've been watching the Japanese dub for like 20 episodes. I could not possibly tell that. For some reason, I was just reading the subtitles and I wasn't hearing how exactly they were pronouncing names. It happens to me all the time, which is part of the reason why I get so many things consistently wrong. But she was looking at me as if I was nuts. She was like, man, it's easier to tell how to pronounce a name in the Japanese dubs, even more than it is in the English dubs. Apparently, I just don't read subtitles fast enough. Man, oh man, I'm going insane, too. I've been studying for this midterm right now for hours and hours and hours, and I just feel kind of worn out, a little bit exhausted, escaping into my usual, my cone, I should say, of music and YouTube every once in a while, just to kind of ease off the stress of this upcoming midterm, which is frightening and terrifying. Ugh. And, I'm going to sleep. It's 1:30 a.m. right now from where I'm sitting, so I should take a nap, but I wanted to record an update in the middle of all of this insanity, because there's nothing better than sitting in front of a microphone and ripping your heart out when you can barely keep your eyelids open. So, what other things could I possibly comment on that would make any difference in the world and make you feel like better peoples? Nothing. So I am signing out. So thank you, Black Rose, for pointing out the fact that really I'm a moron and I have no idea how to pronounce anything. Toodles!